So, welcome back everyone to this Champions League final. I say welcome back because there was a video earlier on today as well, which was the DJWood final. If you've not yet seen it, go and check it out. It was a pretty crazy final to say the least. I'm hoping for a much less dramatic one here against Spurs, where we have a nice quiet 1-0 win will do me, if it means we get to lift the Champions League trophy. So this is the second video of today. So how about a cheeky like rating? Much appreciated if you've already left a like rating. Hope you're all doing well, of course. And yeah, the Champions League final, it would be a fantastic way to end off the series. Before we jump into FIFA 22, I would love to end it with a Champions League win. And if you've not yet seen the DJWood final, it has just been spoiled for you there with that news article. So we are going to skip the days ahead to the final. I'm pretty much recording this straight after we've just recently played against Hertha Berlin. So yeah, hopefully I can keep the form up that we showed in that DJWood final into the Champions League here. I imagine it will probably be the same starting 11 that featured there that will probably play here. But here we go. Because it's the Champions League final, the first thing I need to do is up the minutes. We played 7 for the DJWood, but we are going to go to 8 for this one. And hopefully the action will be good. There we go. Minutes change. Right. Team news. Let's have a look. We are on the left of the screen this time. And I've just noticed there is one change to our starting 11. Kadlec starting at centre-back. Vlaco Dimos in goal. Kadlec, Jimenez, Salisu, Mina, myself, De La Cruz, Lo Celso, Souček, Depay, Sancho. We had a pretty bad first half, but we picked up in the second. But when you look at Spurs' side, I mean, they've got a very, very good team. But is it a side that you really look at and fear? I don't think it is. I think we've played against better sides in this Champions League run. I mean, no disrespect to Spurs when I say that. But, I mean, yeah, Bergwijn, very good. Kangin Lee, also very good at cam. I'm not sure who Naylor is. Pelestri. But they've got Umtiti and Diaz at the back, so their central defence is really strong. And Mere in goal as well. Yeah, it'd be interesting this. We are playing at Old Trafford, so we are in England. But it's not Spurs' home ground at least. So let's see if we can lift the Champions League trophy in our last game as a player. Both sets of fans in good voice for this one. And understandably so, it's the biggest match in club football. The Champions League final. And I'm wondering, with it being in England, whether or not Spurs might have a few more fans than we will. Not that it will make too much of a difference, because it's what we do on the pitch that makes the difference. But yeah, I really don't know what to expect from this Spurs side. We have knocked out 2 English clubs on the way to our final though, because we have knocked out Liverpool and Chelsea. So I wonder if that is also going to play a factor in Spurs' mind, as Depay, immediately looking for a ball forwards, does find me with it. Great strength to hold off the challenge of Ruben Diaz, and we do get the first shot of the night. Dortmund throw, Souček, Lo Celso, now finds myself. And you can see Spurs with players behind the ball. They're sitting quite deep in the opening 10 minutes here, and looking like they want to defend and possibly catch us on the counter if we make a mistake as we put the cross in. Ruben Diaz away, De La Cruz keeps it for us though. Chance to maybe hit one. There is a chance. And Mere's over acrobatically to palm it behind for a Borussia Dortmund corner. This is much better from Spurs, who've had the ball for the last sort of 10, 15 minutes. And the first shot of the night that goes their way is in the back of Dortmund's net. I was about to say, they've not done anything with the ball when they've had it. It's been all Borussia Dortmund. Well, that silenced us a little bit. Pelestri cuts in on the right-hand side, onto that left foot. And Vlaco Dimos is unable to keep it out. We fell behind against Hertha Berlin. And we are behind here again. And you see it. It's just not good defending. Kadlec, who's in the side tonight. Well, is it Kadlec's fault? I mean, Giovanni Lo Celso looks like the player who's closest. Or Santimina, sorry. I'm not sure, but Mourinho's still at Spurs on this save. He's celebrating because his side are leading, possibly undeservingly so, on the balance of play, but it does not matter for Spurs. They will not care. Dortmund need to come up with a response that we had, like we did against Hertha Berlin. Lo Celso forward towards me. Spurs will get players behind the ball and are doing it once again into the penalty area. Referee! I was going to say, surely, it has to be. It's taken as a matter of minutes, but it's a Dortmund penalty. Please, 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 can we score this? I don't know who's going to take it. I really don't. It would normally be Haaland. We've not had a penalty for so long in open play, actually, I've realised. Who will take responsibility? Oh, it's De La Cruz. Please, will you score? De La Cruz, massive moment to draw us level in the first half that we don't really deserve to be behind in. De La Cruz, get in! Dortmund 1, Spurs 1. Come on! Fantastic penalty from De La Cruz as well to hold his nerve on such a big stage. And Dortmund fans, well, they were only behind for a few minutes. They were only upset for a few minutes. We drove into the Spurs penalty area. Some might say it was a dive. Listen, I'm not bothered. We got the penalty. De La Cruz puts it home. Spurs, well, they had the lead for what, 2 minutes? Straight back at it we go. Let's see if we can get ourselves in front. Half-time here at Old Trafford. 1-1 the scoreline. Finally poised as things stand. Who will be a hero to win the game for either side? Spurs beginning to control the match right now, and that's not good for us. We've not had a chance for quite some time, it feels like. But here is Asensio to change that! Commentator's curse! Dortmund 2, Spurs 1. I love it when that happens. I love it when you say, you've not seen Dortmund do anything for a while, and then boom, there's the goal. I assure you, we've had 0 shots, it feels like, in this second half, unless we had one right at the start of it, because Spurs, have just controlled most of the possession. And it was a simple pass to Asensio, who came on to replace the Celso no more than 5 minutes ago. And with one of his first touches, he smashes the ball into the net. And as things stand, we are heading to a dream scenario where we could complete the treble, but there is still 20 minutes to play. A third goal for Dortmund would seal this, and we would be champions, it feels like, and we're looking to do just that. Souček's ball in. It's blocked, but we still have possession. Martins Alves towards Bravo. Great run through from me. Bravo slides it through. Merry out quickly. Oh, that was the moment. It really is now or never for Spurs, and Pelestri's in. No offside flag. We tried to play the offside trap, but it didn't work. But luckily, I'm there to intercept and drive us forward. I'm just waiting now for a run to come in for a pass that I can play. There is a switch of play on potentially, is there? Yes, there is. Have we found it? Of course we have. Souček brings it down, and that wastes precious seconds from the clock, and that will do even further as we get the corner from Skip. Pelestri off, and now we probably should just take this into the corner and waste the time, and that's exactly what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Dortmund 2, Spurs 1, as I just accidentally ran the ball out of play. That was not the plan. I'll tell you that right now. Let's try and keep them here. Skip launches it forward. How silly am I going to look right now if they go and score? Well, there's no worry of that because we've won it straight back. Salisu with the ball forward as well. And still we have it. And actually, let's go for the shot. Let's try for a third goal. Well, there it is anyway. We are Champions League winners. Our last ever game in this series before FIFA 22. And we've done the treble. And what a way to end the series. Doing the treble with Dortmund. We see Sancho stood with the Champions League trophy. I'm not sure why it says we were at the Johan Cruyff Arena when we were at Old Trafford. But a 2-1 win against Spurs was enough. And there's one more episode to go now between this and the start of FIFA 22, which will be the end of series roundup, where we'll look at how many goals we scored, how many assists we got, all the appearances, and all of that stuff, which will be tomorrow. But I understand that, you know, that's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people don't watch that, so I'll do the same thing here that I'm going to say in that episode tomorrow. Thank you so much for sticking with me throughout this series. Hopefully you've enjoyed this series. If you have, a like would be greatly appreciated on this episode. Hopefully as well, you will keep supporting in FIFA 22. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all of the support this year. Until next time, until tomorrow actually, when I give you the end of season roundup. If you do end up watching that episode, if not, I'll see you for the first video on FIFA 22 very, very soon. Until then, take care, have a great day, have a great evening, and I'll see you all again. Adios!